Oh my word. Chelsea versus Pafos. So I don't know where to start, but this video is it's probably going to be short, and I'm just going to be a little bit direct with this video, and that is talk about the match between Chelsea versus Pafos tomorrow in the Champions League. Chelsea is currently, I believe, on the 14th position, and Paphos is, of course, at the 29th position or the 28th, but they're somewhere down um, the Champions League table. Chelsea currently with 10 points, while Paphos has about 6 points. So there's a there's a difference, okay, in the two gaps in the two clubs. Uh, One thing we have in common is David Luiz, who has played for both Chelsea and now currently playing for Pafos. Okay. In the last reports, he was injured, but he is trying to come back to full fitness in order to feature in the game tomorrow. Okay. Imagine him coming back to Stamford Bridge and scoring a goal against Chelsea. That would be the worst feeling ever. Okay. He'll probably like that, but that would be the worst feeling ever. All right. So the game tomorrow, I mean, we know that Chelsea needs to win this game if we hope to qualify automatically into the next stage. And Liam Rosenior was asked about updates on the players and, of course, talk about the team preparedness. Well, he did mention that players like Jamie Gittens, Malo Gusto, Estevão, they've all returned. And he did mention also that Enzo Fernández, who for some reason is now being linked to PSG and Real Madrid, uh, well, he's the latest player to suffer with the virus you know, uh, that's been impacting the squad. All right. And funny enough, he also said Malo Gusto is back, but one more name is now with the first team, which is Axel Disasi. Axel Disasi has not played for Chelsea since Enzo Maresca came in. So he was part of the B squad, playing with the under 21, sometimes captain the under 21 team. But he's now playing for or training with the first squad, with the first team. And Liam Rosenior, when actually said, well, we have to assess his fitness because since he has not been playing with us, he's not been fit. So I don't know what's going on there. It's either they want him to get fit, play some games so they can sell him during the summer time. No word about Sterling, so he's still, you know, the B squad or the bomb squad. That's what they call it. But tomorrow's game, honestly, I there's nothing we expect other than a win for Chelsea, because we need to win this game tomorrow. We need to be able to qualify automatically in the first in the first eight clubs that qualify automatically, and that will help us going forward because we don't want to play that extra two games. All right, we already have a lot of games to play. Okay, so tomorrow's game, I expect the team to come out fighting. They've had maybe 1 or 2 days. I know it's been very, very short, a very, very short time training with the new coach. Even when Leon Delap was asked about that during the press conference, he said, "Well, I know how he wants us to play, but the team have not really had the time to settle with him, train. It's always been, since he came in, it's been a match after 2 or 3 days. So there's no time for him to settle. Okay, he didn't have the kind of time that Enzo Maresca had during the preseason, or if he even had any preseason. But honestly, it's not been easy for the new coach, but the players have adapted a little bit, and I think as times goes by, they're gonna adapt even better. Talk about the lineup. I think with the coach is gonna go with the traditional Fofana, Chaloba, Cucurella, and uh, Reece James. And then in the midfield, I won't be surprised if he puts Caicedo and Santos, okay, in the midfield. And then in the attack, he's going to probably have Cole Palmer, Esteval, um Pedro Neto, and Liam Delap to spearhead the attack. And I think that's a good squad if he does come up with that squad, like I mentioned. But I could say and talk and talk and talk, but what I'm trying to say is we need a win. Did you guys see what Arsenal played today against Inter Milan in the San Siro? They demolished Inter Milan. They beat Inter Milan 3 goals to 1. Victor Gyökeres scoring 1 goal. Okay, it was like they didn't even they didn't even start with the first team. I don't even know which are the first team, because the first team or the second team, they are very, very strong when it comes to match readiness. There's a lot of efficiency, there's a lot of competitiveness in that team. And I hate to say this, but Arsenal is probably going to win the Champions League this year. Well, they probably deserve it, and they're probably going to go ahead and win the Premier League and all and any other thing they're competing for this season. So we who can stop Arsenal right now? Nobody can. I don't think anybody can stop Arsenal right now, and that is how I want my team to play Chelsea. I want my team to be able to go anywhere, okay, stay consistent, beat any team, be not afraid of any team, and come away with wins like that. Okay, the problem we've been having is the consistency. It hasn't helped that we've changed coaches. It hasn't helped that we buying young players who are inexperienced. I mean, look at Arsenal. Most of the players they have are players who've been with the club for the past 4 or 5 years, and they've grown together, they meshed together, they've had that kind of relationship. Okay, they have that chemistry on field with them. That's why they have a very, very good defense. But what we have is we're still trying to build from the ground up. The players who have not been playing together, who have not been, it's either one is injured and then you get to have another formation with another player. Oh, don't forget the coaches need to be fired when they're not doing well. So a new coach comes in with a new system, but it's not been working very well for us. And what we need right now is consistency from the team, consistency, whether they are playing away, whether they're playing at home. We just need them to go there and fight. And I think Liam Rosenior, the kind of person who he is, his mentality from what I've heard so far, he is somebody who I think he cares about winning regardless of how it happens. I mean, I'll take that. Look at the game against Brentford, how we performed. We went ahead and we won that game by 2 goals to nothing. And Brentford was very, very good. But who has the result? We came away with 3 points. That's what matters. So tomorrow's game, we need to come away with 3 points. And my prediction for tomorrow is that I want us to score at least 3 goals and concede nothing. Another clean sheet, a 3 goals win, that ice cream for everybody, if you like that kind of a thing. But honestly, I think tomorrow's game, it should be a statement win, because that will help us with the next game, which is against Crystal Palace in the Premier League. And not other than that, I don't know. It's just gonna be excessive for us again. All right, but hey, let me know what you guys think about all this. What do you think the starting lineup is gonna be? And of course, what are your predictions for tomorrow's game? My prediction, like I said, 3-0 Chelsea winning against Pafos, and I want all the attackers, Liam Delap, Cole Palmer, Joao Pedro. If they can score, hey, that's fine. The more goals, the better. Okay. All we want a win and nothing else, because we gotta be able to start competing with clubs like Arsenal. Okay. Don't even get see well, Manchester City, they lost the game today to Bodo Glimt. All right. I don't want that to be us. All right. So tomorrow's game, let's go for a statement win. Nothing, nothing shorter than that, and it has to be a good performance. All right. So let me know what you guys think about this. And by the way, if you've not subscribed to our channel, do me a favor and smack that subscribe button and follow, share, and like for more. And let's grow this channel together. Okay.